Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. After this, the games count for real. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, back in the day, it was 6 preseason games, then 4, now 3. So here we are. This one, the last tune-up before the regular season gets going.
And I know it's easy to start looking ahead to the regular season, and of course there's an excitement that comes when the games get real, but for so many players on these rosters, this is where careers and opportunities are made. I know from talking to these coaches, they're coming in. This game matters. It's how they build their roster. It's how they make the last couple difficult decisions, because once these teams get cut down for the start of the regular season, the real games get going, and they want to make sure they have the right guys in that locker room come week 1.
Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field.
Hey, what's up, Nate?
And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. But for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these
I don't agree with that spot.
This is a
they win in the end zone.
Not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down as he takes it close to the 20.
Ready,
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
Back to throw is Love. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That is intercepted. Inside the 20. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready now for their second drive. And Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Gervon Dexter getting in to drop him. It's a loss.
He just didn't hold the block.
Of 6, and it's 3rd down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
He's got a man. That's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Right. Check. Here we go. Set.
What?
40. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
Apples in the backfield.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Gains Pierce in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
To throw is Love. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one.
A little late.
Now it's
A little
gonna be
late
third
on that
down.
throw.
Down.
Gets him up the middle.
10 black.
Thanks.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And his guys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And not much there. Good defense.
It's Brown.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Rodgers. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's a short one caught by Loveland. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he will go all the way. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. They're trying to set up a screen here with Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
You guys are breaking through the middle way too easy, though.
From the gun, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. Run up the middle with Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Now Brown. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Brown. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Brown. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. 3rd, they need 8. Now Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Ethan Evans now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The home team's offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. We'll go play action with Love. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 10.
Come on, ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's complete to the rookie, first-round pick. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The visitors' offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
I'm actually trying to remember how they scored the 2nd touchdown.
In motion goes Dobbs. Here's Brown. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal drop. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the visitors tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Here's Love. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So the 2 teams head for their respective, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? That's on the guard, Isaac Seumalo.
Still 1st down. Got it. Here we ready.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Here we go. Ready. Go. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he will score. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and his guys are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. The defense has got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumbling recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And his guys will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
I'll come back and make a game out of it. Even though this is against the CPU. I'm tired. Dale.
Drive will start on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. In motion comes Thomas. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set.
On play action, Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Let's go. Ready.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down
3rd and 9.
Set. Ready. 50. Green. 5. 97.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. There's fans open right side. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's tipped and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Going right, it's taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's...
And he'll take it on in. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Loveland free left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll air one out for Higgins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 6 seconds.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Red, 38, cut.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain.
The offensive lineman was fighting me.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't
trying to get off of him and getting him to go by.
This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the
I was trying to turn it behind him. If I'm able to cut behind him, I'm running.
second straight time they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The run game not helping them out those last 2 plays, thus 3rd and 16. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more on the NFL preseason after this. Leonard now on 2nd down. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
60 license.
From the gun, here's Leonard. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down. So this is kind of a tricky down and distance, and I think for the defense, you really have to be ready to defend any type of play. They could keep it on the ground like they do here, But you also, in the back of your mind, have to think play action, drop back pass, screen. So there's a lot of plays at the offense's disposal, and they keep it on the ground, keep it simple, and pick up the first. The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, you take them down for a loss. The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Oh my God, like, what? What did I do?
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson.
Brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, Ewers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Oh my God, got caught up on the backside of the defender.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. That is hot. He finds Walker. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. A give. Here comes Blue. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Ewers. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In trouble, and down he goes. Sidney Brown, the safety, bursting through there to record the sack. And now here comes the punt team. They forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On the ground, it's Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third?
He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
31. Visitors 20. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. That's on the guard, Patrick McCary. The road gets a little tougher now. It's first and 20. Play action. Here is Leonard. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. That's on second and long.
It's second down.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up third down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's taken down up past the 35. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throwing again is Leonard. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Here's second down. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Leonard gonna throw for it. He's gonna take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
For a first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Leonard to throw again. On the run to the right. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Leonard. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of a yard. It's third down.
To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you have to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On first down, here's Gorendo. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. One more time, it's Gorendo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll go again with Gorendo. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. Finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.